This is so sad, guys. I've got this radio arrived. I don't know whether it's going to be a success or not at the moment. Binatone 5-star, or Binatone 5-star, however you announce it. Really nice looking radio. One of the old CB2781s with the legal sticker. I mean, I love the appearance of these. All that chrome, a black fascia, lots of nice knobs. Fabulous looking radio. But, and here's the but, it's had a sad life. I've not attempted to put any power on it yet, and you'll see why. First of all, it's had the usual slide mount modification that somebody's done to it. They drilled 4 holes in the lid for a slide mount, which is sad. You know, it's always a problem. What do you do about that? I could put 4 screws in and paint them black, domed screws or something, but not content with 4 holes there, which they put a bit of black sticky tape over on the outside and also in the inside, which I'm going to look into. I've not been in it yet. They've also made 2 holes here. Now, I've no idea why, but say 2 holes there, so we've got 6 holes in the top to worry about. Then we go around to the back end. They've made a hole here for something. They've made a hole here for something. They also lost the power lead that goes in there. So they've taken out the socket for the PA connector and shoved a power lead through there. Which, you know, another absolutely crazy thing to do. The other worrying thing, of course, when you see a power lead that has no fuse on it, that is another big red flag, because if the power's been connected the wrong way, then it could have done a lot of damage. So, another worrying point. Then we turn over to look at the underside, and we find they've drilled 2 holes here, which line up with the 2 holes on the other side there. So goodness knows why. We say we've got an extra 2 holes in the bottom. I've never seen anyone make holes in the bottom like that. Okay. Then we go round further, this side here, instead of the original screws, the original 4 screws, we've got 4 big ugly screws, which are obviously the wrong size, the wrong thread. They might even turn out to be self-tappers. I've no idea what they'll be until I go into it. But they've put 4 very strange screws there. Looking at them, they were unlikely to be the right thread, so the thread will be damaged. And also, mysteriously, they've made a hole here. Again, goodness knows why, but that hole there has also been continued in through the inside chassis. So not only have they made a hole here, but they've made a hole through the inside chassis. Moving to this side, we've got the old microphone clip, but again we've got completely wrong screws, 4 very wrong screws there, which again, are they going to be self-tappers, are they oversized, what has happened to the whole inside? So it's a sad little radio really. I hope it comes back to life without too much bother and too much internal damage. But I did attempt this with the NATO 40 FM, which was a 120 channel radio, and when I did get it working, I was so disappointed with the performance that I didn't bother renovating it. I didn't go any further, because it's one thing getting a radio going, but then to put your heart and soul into restoring it and making it nice, well, it's got to be a good radio to make that worthwhile, because obviously it's going to need a respray job, and to do a respray job to look original, that's another big if, because it's not a flat black, it's not a satin black, it's not a crackle black. It's not really a hammer black. It's a sort of sputtered finish. I'm not sure if I can duplicate that. That's going to take a bit of research. So if anyone has got any advice on how to do that. Anyway, the next thing I've got to do, I've got to open it up and get a proper power lead on it that's fused, and see what happens. The microphone, of course, that came with it is not an original microphone. It's a Thunderpole microphone, so it's a later replacement. I thought I'd give you a quick update on this that's just arrived, and it'll be interesting to see if it's salvageable or if it finishes up on the scrap heap. This is a little update about the Binatone 5-star. If you remember the earlier video, which might be attached to this, I got this little Binatone 5-star, and here it is now. Now it's been worked on, and it's looking quite presentable. Everything is doing what it should. Switch it on. Squelch noise. Have we got an aerial in it? Just check. We're so careful with things here. Yeah, got an aerial in it. Key it up. Put it on channel 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blocking the other radio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it on high power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Helps if you turn the mic gain up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it on low power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Such a lot of knobs on it. But if you remember, this had got holes everywhere. Well, now I've filled in all the holes. So resprayed it. So that is the top now, resprayed. The microphone that came with it was a Thunderpole, but when I cleaned it, the label that said Thunderpole came off, revealing a KPO label underneath. So it's actually a KPO microphone with a Thunderpole label over it. So that's it. All the holes filled in, resprayed nice, all cleaned up, looking really well. I'm delighted with it. Those horrible screws that was in the side, I replaced those with some proper screws. So it's now looking a very nice radio, and it's doing everything exactly as it should. I've been through it, I've done all the tests on it. You get some funny things on these. I mean, you've got a dimmer. Internal external speaker, goodness knows why, but anyway. Delta tune, high low power, CBRPA, channel 9 switch, channel 9 on, off, high, medium and low tone. It's squelch, RF gain, mic gain. So, got everything on it. Very pleased with it. I've gone through it, done all the tests on it. The only thing I found that's not absolutely 100% with it is when you switch it on low power, that switch is a bit dodgy because it's not used much, and so sometimes when you leave it on low power, it goes on and off intermittently. But there's no problem at all if you use it on high power. But you'll probably stop doing that. You'll probably stop doing it with a bit of use. So really it's very good. Frequency is absolutely spot on. Deviation is spot on, power is spot on, sensitivity is very good. So I'll now run it through the various tests, and we'll do a few tests on it now and see how it stands up under real conditions. It'll mean moving the camera around a little bit, so bear with me. Right, let's see what the frequency is like and the power. Put it on high power. Let's switch this off. Switch the other radio off in the room. There we are, keying up, they are, showing 4 watts there and 27,79191. So that's pretty much close on frequency. 791 should be 7912 and it's 189, so it's very, very close. Just put it on low power just out of interest. And there's low power, 4 watts. So high power and low power working perfectly. Now we'll check. The next test is to check the deviation. We know the power is right, we know the frequency is right. Let's just check what the deviation is. Okay, we'll try the deviation now. Key up. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 5 4 3 2 1. Hello. 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 So there you are, you got a peak of about 2.4. So again, nothing wrong with that. Make sure the mic gain was all the way up. So again, deviation is well up to where it should be, 2.4 kilohertz. So we tried the frequency, we tried the deviation. The only thing we haven't proved now is the sensitivity on receive. So I've set the signal generator up now and set up the synad, and we'll see what it's like on receive. Right, we're now pointing the camera at the synad meter. Plug the signal generator into the little radio. So I'm going to give it a signal. Turn that almighty row down. Minus 118. Minus 118 dBs for 12 dB synad. So again, we've proved that sensitive is okay. So it's sensitive, it's transmitting, it's receiving, deviation is right. Can't fault it. So I think that sums it up. One little Binatone, 5-star. Put rubber feet on the bottom. I always like to put rubber feet on, it protects them. So they are absolutely beautiful. Performs perfectly, and it looks as well as it sounds. I'm really proud of it. New power cable. That's it. Really proud of this little radio. It's a lovely job. Thanks for watching.